Hello everyone. Today's breaking story is about a massive Russian drone and missile attack that struck Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities overnight. In the early hours of July 10, Russia unleashed a record wave of 728 drones and multiple ballistic missiles, targeting Ukraine's capital and several regions. Kyiv officials reported at least 2 people killed and 16 injured, with fires raging in multiple districts and rescue workers battling blazes across the city. Among the dead were a 68-year-old woman and a 22-year-old police officer, according to Ukraine's Interior Ministry, marking a tragic night for the capital. Explosions and the buzzing of Shahid-type drones began around 1:15 a.m., with over an hour of near-constant detonation shaking the city center. Debris from intercepted drones and missiles set apartment buildings, cars, warehouses, and offices ablaze, especially in Shevchenkivsky and Darnitsky districts. A primary healthcare center in the Podilskyi district was almost completely destroyed, adding to the toll on civilian infrastructure. Air raid alerts lasted until about 7 a.m., with authorities urging residents to stay in shelters as the attack continued through the night. Elsewhere in Ukraine, the town of Kostiantynivka near the front lines saw 3 killed in a separate Russian airstrike, while 2 more died in Rodinsk. Kherson also suffered, with 2 people hospitalized after being injured by drone strikes, and 4 more wounded by artillery fire late on July 9. This assault follows the previous night's record-breaking barrage, with Russia ramping up aggression and overwhelming Ukrainian air defenses. Ukrainian officials say most drones were shot down, but the sheer volume allowed some to break through, causing significant damage and casualties. President Zelensky condemned the attacks, saying Russia continues to reject peace efforts and escalate violence even as talks for a ceasefire persist. The United States has resumed sending critical weapons to Ukraine, including 155mm shells and precision-guided rockets, after a brief pause in deliveries. President Trump, who recently criticized Putin and promised more aid, said he's not happy with Russia's ongoing aggression and is considering tougher sanctions. The Pentagon's pause in weapons shipments surprised lawmakers, but supplies have now restarted amid Ukraine's urgent requests for more support. Kyiv's military administration called the attack aerial terror, urging the international community to impose severe sanctions on Russia's war funding sources. Fires, destruction, and civilian injuries underscore the escalating toll of Russia's campaign, now entering its 4th year with no end in sight. Authorities are still assessing the full extent of the damage as emergency crews work to restore essential services and help affected residents. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. How should the world respond to Russia's escalating attacks on Ukraine?